your local Weather Authority forecast.
Well, good evening, everybody. Another beautiful, beautiful sunset out there tonight. Just a couple of clouds dotting the sky right now. Some of those clouds are moving really, really quickly throughout the basin, and off in the distance, you can actually see even more cloud cover. Looks like a stratus deck out there. Some mid-level clouds hanging out in our sky. They're not bringing us any rain, at least not tonight, but as we get through the rest of the evening, they will high humidity, and because of the speed of some of these clouds, indicating some really strong winds. Now, thanks to our sky tracker, just a great look outside of those beautiful sunset conditions. But switching over here to our satellite and radar, you can see how quickly these clouds are moving. Now, this is a 3-hour satellite radar loop, and you can tell these clouds start off in parts of the Trans-Pecos and book it across the entirety of the basin in just that short amount of time. So very fast-moving clouds, thanks to some very fast-moving winds, and that'll eventually translate here at the surface, giving us some breezy conditions to begin the day for tomorrow. I expect our winds to pick up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour for tomorrow morning, and then ramp right on up as we head into the afternoon time. Could be looking at a high wind warning in the Guadalupe Pass as well as some of the Davis Mountains, but temperatures are going to be above freezing here in Odessa Midland, so good news there. As far as any fog concerns go, we're just going to be watching out for that lack of visibility. In fact, our model here shows that visibility dropping off from a maximum 12.4 right now down to less than half a mile here in Odessa Midland as of about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So get ready just in time for the commute. It looks like that fog is going to start rolling in, and you can see how widespread that is across parts of the northern basin, even parts of Brewster and Pecos County. Going to be exceptionally foggy, so make sure to take the precautions there. Go a little slower than you normally would. Give yourself a little extra time to get to where you're going so you can drive slower, and give yourself a little extra space between you and other drivers just to maximize your safety. But thankfully, really not looking at any freezing fog setting up, just regular old fog. So at least we don't have to deal with the frost in addition to that drop off in visibility. Now, as far as winds go, once we get into the afternoon, we'll start to see those winds ramp up to about 20+ miles per hour as early as about 12 noon. We'll see some cloud cover start to break up before a chance for thunderstorms in the afternoon time. Now, because of those strong winds in the upper parts of the atmosphere, this line of thunderstorms that we might expect in the afternoon time is going to be moving really, really fast. But don't forget about that fog in the morning time. As we head into those afternoon hours, though, you can see by about 2-3 p.m. those clouds start to bring us a chance for those thunderstorms and maybe even a little snow at some of the higher elevations like the Marfa Plateau. As we continue throughout the rest of the evening time, you can see just how quickly those storms arrive and then move on out, leading us to a pretty clear day on Friday. So not too bad there, but I do have a 70% chance for some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon here in Odessa Midland. Highs will pick up to 42 degrees tomorrow, even chillier than what we saw today, but we recover nicely on Friday, 57 the high there. We actually land in the 60s on Sunday when winds start to ramp up once again, heading to the start of the work week next week.